Duskfade dropped across all major gaming platforms on August 13th, 2026. This 3D action platformer from Weird Beluga sees a kid named Zirian and a mechanical bird named Cuckoo trying to rescue his sister from a clock tower that has trapped the world in eternal night. You will jump some more, collect crystals, battle bad guys, and break the chains holding the tower locked, and then you'll jump around a little more. This gameplay and concept is not unfamiliar for people who've played PlayStation 2 games like Kingdom Hearts or Jak and Daxter, which are titles that clearly and passionately inspired this game. Duskfade is essentially a brand new PlayStation 2 game in 2026. I'm the real life Fake Wizard, and this is a Fake Wizard's review of Duskfade. If this video brings you any value, hit the subscribe button, as we're posting lots of reviews every single week. Zirian lives in Tick Town with his sister Alira. Something goes wrong in the workshop, a clock tower erupts in the middle of everything, and the world gets stuck in dusk. Zirian picks up his grandfather's sword, a clock arm thing called Minotero, and finds a companion in a little mechanical bird named Cuckoo, then takes off to save the town and rescue his sister. Similar to what I described a moment ago, this is a platforming collectathon game with heavily inspired Kingdom Hearts-styled combat and bad guys, and protagonist, and also themes, kind of. There's a lot of Kingdom Hearts here, but some people online have criticized the game for being so obviously inspired by old games, but I don't see it that way even a little bit. This isn't trying to be a Kingdom Hearts replacement. It's not trying to be a Jak and Daxter replacement. If you play the game, you'll find that this is a love letter to old platforming action games, and they've created this whole new and interesting world for you to explore. Would I say that this is better than the old games? No. There are certainly elements and moments where you can see through the curtain, right? There are clearly flaws or things I wish they had done differently, but I'll choke much of that up to this being done by what seems to be a very small team. As far as I could research at the time of recording here, it seems like Weird Beluga is like 10 people. If that's true, and if we consider this game really was done by 10 people, then what they've made is incredible with such limited hands on deck. Now, I originally played the demo earlier this year, and at the time, I was worried because it still needed a little bit more polish. The finished version we have here has a lot more polish, but I don't know if I could prove that, or if that's just placebo for me, or if there actually is more polish done, or maybe it's because I'm playing on a different monitor now, but it certainly feels sharper than the demo did, so that's a good thing right there. You know, you might think, oh, this is an indie game, and then boom, you get to the first world, and it's massive, and it's really artistically, well designed. This was clearly made by a talented team with an artistic vision, and you can tell that the level design is where the most time was spent in development. At times, you feel like you're walking through a fantasy theme park. This feels like how it used to feel going to Disney World, like when you were a kid. The character designs are childishly cute, and the game has a sense of humor, too. In World 1, you'll find there's this sleeping cloud guy who says he hopes no one breaks my pots that have my crystals in them. That's what I'm using to pay for college. Little things like that give this game so much more personality. All the little cloud dudes are unique. That takes a lot of time to map out, and if you're not looking around, you as a player might miss them. As far as the combat is concerned, I agree with the internet that it is a weak point. I wish there was a parry mechanic. I played the game on hard mode myself, and it has some bite to its difficulty. You will get walloped if you don't pay attention. And that is not the same thing as the combat being good or satisfying, it's mostly just that the bad guys deal more damage at harder levels. Whereas with Kingdom Hearts, you can get this kind of flow down with the combat. With Duskfade, you can tell this team is getting there, but this game doesn't match Kingdom Hearts yet. The other dent in this armor is the shop. You spend a lot of time collecting crystals because this is kind of a collectathon. And while you may want to spend that currency, there just isn't enough in the store to buy until way later into the game, and then you find out you don't have enough of the crystals to buy the few items that are available. So I think we definitely needed more variety in the store so you feel like you're able to upgrade just a little bit more. Otherwise, the combat feels especially stale because because it'll be a long time since you upgraded or got any new abilities. The voice acting is very simple in the cutscenes, but you will find yourself wanting more of it. There are lots of text box conversations that pop up to tell the story and the backstory. There's a kind of eerie mystery playing out for you to uncover with these kinds of memories you discover that play out. I wish those were voice acted. Instead, it's just this kind of ghostly noises while you read the text box. Now, I wouldn't say any of these criticisms ruin the game at all. If anything, they're elements that I think would be stronger if this was a larger team or if they had more resources maybe. So for that, I kind of can't fault them. Instead, I'm going to highly recommend you pick up and play Duskfade, especially if you're a PlayStation 2 action platforming fan, or you're a Kingdom Hearts fan. This is the kind of team and game that deserves support from the gamer sphere, obviously because it's indie and it's a small team, but more so because this is the type of game and world that I personally want to see more of from these guys and developing teams like this. Duskfade is $29.99, and right now it's on sale for $23.99 in the US, which is a good price point for what you're getting. If you reminisce about the old PlayStation 2 style games and gameplay, this is good, man. This is a lot of fun. If there is a kid playing the game, this is really good. It's great. As it stands, Duskfade is a 7 or a 7.5 out of 10 for me personally, and it's definitely worth the playthrough. Now, if this review brought you any value, smash that subscribe button, as we're posting lots of reviews every single week. Until next time, create, innovate, inspire, and cancel your Disney Plus subscription. Bye.